In the past couple of days, while thinking about the next episode of Pokemon Horizon, something big and potentially interesting popped into my head. As we know, the next episode will feature the big debut of Nemona, the main rival from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but one thing that really stood out about Nemona, one of the many things, one thing that sparked a ton of fan theories, is her house in the games. Or to be more specific, one painting in her house. This painting. This painting is hanging on Nemona's wall in the games, and it clearly shows a Greninja of some kind. There are some fan theories that this painting could show a Paradox Greninja, a form that we haven't seen yet in the games, but the vast majority of us are certain that this painting is Ash-Greninja. You know, the Bond phenomenon form. I mean, it really looks like Ash-Greninja. It has the red parts beside its head, it has red eyes, blackish horns, and it has a huge water shuriken behind it like Ash-Greninja has. So yeah, all signs point towards this painting being of Ash-Greninja. But in the Pokemon anime, the only known Ash-Greninja on Earth is Ash's Greninja, of course. It's a form that's incredibly unique and specific to Ash and his Greninja's bond. It's really much more specific than it is in the games, and that's why Ash-Greninja looks like Ash. It seems unlikely that we'll see Nemona's house in the next episode of Pokemon Horizons, but it is very, very, very possible that we could see her house in a future episode. And if we see Nemona's house in a future episode, then that means we could see the Ash-Greninja painting on her wall in a future episode, just like in the games. And that could be absolutely huge, dude! Not only would it be a major nod to Ash Ketchum and his Greninja, possibly the most beloved duo in the anime community outside of Ash and Pikachu, but it would also act as a major teaser that Ash Ketchum's anime series does indeed take place in the same universe as Pokemon Horizons. Because how else would Nemona have a painting of Ash-Greninja, you know? Ash and his Greninja have got to be in that same universe for it to make sense. It's been a really debated thing in the community about whether Pokemon Horizons does take place in the same universe as Ash Ketchum, but if we see the painting of Ash-Greninja, then I think that's as close to confirmation as we'll get until Ash Ketchum officially returns. And honestly, this in itself is a major teaser or an indication that Ash Ketchum could return someday. And what else is really significant is that some people in the community have been really dead set on the idea that the Ash-Greninja form has been retconned out of the anime because Ash-Greninja didn't appear in a flashback in Pokemon Journeys. But personally, I've always been against that idea. I really don't believe that Ash-Greninja was retconned out of the anime. But if we do see Ash-Greninja in Nemona's house, then that is absolute confirmation that it hasn't been retconned. So I'm praying we see it happen, you know? The Bond phenomenon, Ash-Greninja, is really such a special form for so many of us, and the idea of Nemona having a painting of it, of the Bond phenomenon in her house, that's absolutely huge, dude. I truly pray that this is one of the occasions where the anime follows the game details really closely, because the idea of seeing Ash-Greninja on Nemona's wall in Pokemon Horizons, and thus seeing Ash and Greninja indirectly returning in the anime, that is so exciting, man. Let me know what you think about this theory in the comments below. Are you hoping that we see Ash-Greninja on Nemona's wall, or do you really want to move on from them completely? Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed hearing my thoughts, and also follow me on Twitch and join our Discord server using the links in the video description. And now, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again!